Lindenwood head women's soccer coach Dave Musso. Coach, what do you look for from your team this upcoming season?
Well, it's an exciting time of the year. We return the majority of our roster. We graduated one starting center back, so we have a lot of experience. Last year we were young. 19 of our 25 were freshmen and sophomores. So all that group learned a lot through what we had to go through in the postseason, but also and then an off season, just getting stronger because that was one area our team was very young and small, and but we're more experienced now. We know it's going to be tough. We're a very balanced team. I think when we were building this roster, we kind of targeted 2025 as being the most balanced roster on our team. So that's going to help. But now you add the experience that we have from a returning class and our very good newcomers. We have 6 awesome freshmen and a transfer. So I think it's a great mix to build off of. But we're excited. We have a tough out of conference schedule, which we'll get into. Um, and then once that starts, it's all about OVC play. So everything we're doing from this point on is getting ourselves ready for the next game, but then ultimately trying to get better so we're peaking come OVC time.
So obviously you finished strong last year. You had a phenomenal season. You won the conference championship, the tournament, and uh, but this year you got to take a step a year off in a sense where you could actually compete at the NCAA level this year. So is there a little bit more excitement for knowing that if we take care of business like we did last year, we get the opportunity to take that next step a year early?
Oh, for sure. We're always looking to grow as a program. And I think adding some new goals. And there's a lot of things that we didn't experience last year. One, we didn't experience playing in the tournament at home, so that can be a goal of ours to finish to the number 1 seed where we get to host. Obviously, that's a very difficult thing to do, but that's definitely a goal. But then also, after winning a championship, really nice to be in the big dance, and that's something that not only our program hasn't done, but our entire university here at Lindenwood. We've been the first of many to do. We've been the first to do a lot of things here as far as first NCAA D1 win, first postseason, first championship. Now, a big goal for our program is to be that first team on campus to make the NCAA tournament and show everybody, hey, this is a place that all programs, all recruits can go to every sport and go compete for championships, play in the NCAA tournament, and play in the big stage.
Okay. Now you kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, but what are some of the things that you like most about this squad, and what are some of their strengths?
Yeah, I really like our depth in all positions. I think last year that was one of our weaknesses that we were very fortunate. We have a great exercise science department here that works with our team, so we stayed healthy and fresh all year. But that doesn't happen every year. So we're going to be very deep, but even if we are healthy, we're going to be able to roll out different lines and hopefully change momentum in a game. So a great example, we have two very good forwards with Tank and Anna Johnson, and we want to wear down opponents, especially back lines, and having two other players come off the bench and be just as fast and almost as deadly will really be a good example of how we can wear down teams throughout a game and then also throughout the season as well, keeping our roster fresh throughout the year. But I think our depth is definitely something that I'm excited about. Now it's on our staff about managing it and keeping everybody fresh and excited.
Well, you kind of mentioned a little bit about Compton and Johnson there. Like, who are some of the other key players, and maybe even a player to watch this season?
Yeah, well, I'll start with our back line. We returned 2 out of our 3. Jess Dodd and Allison Trump are two. They're going to be juniors now that started every game last year. Very good experienced players there. We also added 3 newcomers as center backs as well to add depth to that position. Then players in a position that doesn't get the recognition because they do all the dirty work for our team. They're the engine of our group. Rachel Jackson has been here. This is her 5th year. She's a 4-year starter for us. Just the engine of our program the last 4 years. Does all the dirty work, blue collar, wins balls, and then allows us to go attack. And uh, her partner in crime right now is Maddie Olson. Both of them returned from last year, and I feel like they're playing a lot better than they did last year, and that says a lot for those two because they were pretty darn good last year. So those two players in the middle, but then you look at our attack too. Tisneem Dizdarovich, Taz is playing as our 10, creative player, good size, just a presence on the field. Then we have some wingbacks too that are very good. Lily Sutter, again, a 4-year starter for us, and then now Ava Blum is another senior. So we have 3 seniors as our wingbacks too. So to add some experience there, but yeah, I like our group. There's a whole nother unit and players that I didn't mention that will step up throughout the year and definitely in years to come. They're just starters in waiting, I say.
Well, coaches, as you put together the type of program you would like at Lindenwood University, what's kind of the mission statement that you have on building this program?
Yeah, well, building everything, especially coming from 3 years ago and to where it's at now, is everything's built on culture. We do typically center around the 4-year player. We do that for culture because when they come in as a freshman, they're learning and growing, and by the time they're a senior, they're the ones passing on the legacy to the younger people and really growing the culture of the group. And I think mixing in some transfers as well. But I think the core of this program stems around good culture, good people. Our team has the second highest GPA in all Division One, NCAA Division One soccer. So we're smart. We get after it. Every single kid in our program, we had a 3.0 last year. And I think when you recruit good people who are humble and hungry and smart, then it makes life easier on the field because college soccer at the D1 level is not easy. You're going to be challenged. I think this team's going to be challenged tremendously this year. They always say year 2 is the toughest, and that's where your culture's really got to kick in because you're going to be tested. Again, we're going to get everybody's best game. So we got to really come together and lead this group. And as far as culture, our team is the players, they're the ones who provide the platform. We provide a platform for them, but they are the culture. They're the ones living it. When the coaches aren't in the room, they're the ones that really form that family together. So everything's built around culture, and I'm really excited about this group.
All right. Well, coach, you take a look at your schedule heading into conference play, but it's a very solid schedule, and it should be pretty competitive. What are you hoping for? To achieve before you enter conference play.
Yeah, starting with our exhibitions, we play a variety of styles of play, different conferences, and then once we enter our regular season, we have four. We're a very balanced schedule: 4 home, 4 away. 6 of those teams are Missouri Valley teams, so we know it's a very good conference. It tests us different styles of play within those teams, and then we have 2 summit schools as well. So we really feel like those 8 games, if we can keep growing and getting better, they will prepare us for the OVC because we have really good teams in the region too. So a lot of regional play, good regional rivals building out of conference. Our key is to just keep getting better. Obviously you want to win every game. You're not going to always win every game, and just keep growing together and learning. And then by the time the OVC starts, to start fresh, hit that reset button and go from there. And there are OVC goals come into play. Obviously, we want to finish the highest seed possible. Our goal, and I'm sure a lot of schools, is to be number 1 and host, and then make a run at the tournament and be the first team and program ever at Lindenwood University to make the NCAA tournament.
Head coach Musso from Lindenwood University. Coach, we wish you the best of luck this season, and we hope to see you down the road.
Thanks so much. We'll see you.